Hello everyone, how's it going? So today we're going to do a tutorial on the song I'm Still Holding On by Luther Barnes. We're in key of E flat. The song is in a different tuning. Keyboards are usually in tuning of 440, but I think the song is around 444, 445. So if you go to settings on your keyboard and you want to play along with the song, just be sure you change the tuning on the keyboard. But for this purposes, we'll be going for just standard tuning on 440. Song starts off. Here's the intro. So I also like to communicate in numbers, and I spell out the chord names. So I'll be using the number system as well as the chord system as well. We're starting off on the 1, the E flat. We're just doing an open E flat chord, and we're just basically moving our thumb and picking our 1 and our 5 finger. So we start off. It's just B flat, E flat, B flat. We take our thumb and move it up to B. We take our pinky, move it down to A flat. Now we take our thumb, we're going up to C. And then we take our pinky, going down to G, basically C minor. Take our thumb, go down to B. Take our 4th finger, play the F. B flat. Our thumb's on B flat. We're still holding down this E flat. Now our thumb is on B flat. Our thumb is on B. And our pinky is on G. Now we're just playing an A flat chord. C, E flat, A flat. Now our thumb moves to B. We're still holding down E flat, A flat. Then we're back to E flat. I'll do the intro one more time. We have to move on. Now we're on the verse. They said I want to make it. It's just we're doing the same thing we did earlier. Right here. They said I want to make it. I'm sorry. They said I wouldn't make it. They said I wouldn't be here today. So again, we're just taking that thumb, just to move it up from B flat to B to C, B to B flat. They said never amount to anything. So after you finish up moving your thumb, I like to do this C to A movement. I go C, B flat, A, and I land my left on the F. So you have F on the left. You can do the C if you want to. Then you have this F chord, which is F, A, C, F. You can play the whole F chord if you want to. Not to anything, it's just your B flat chord. B flat on the left. You have B flat, E, D, F. So again. Now this chord we're going to see a lot. I'm going to go ahead and explain it now. You have a B flat chord in the left. You have a B flat in the left. Then you have an A flat, B flat, C, E flat. I personally like to do this as a passing chord to help me move along with the song. But I'm glad to say that I'm on my way right there is just we start off on, after this chords right here, it's gonna go to this diminished chord, or this passing chord. E on the left, and we have a B flat, E, G. Now we're just on this A flat chord, which is F, C, E flat, A flat. Now there's a walk on the bass line. On the left hand, you're just gonna do a B flat to a C. So just B flat, B, C, and hit the diminished chord. And then another walk they do is E flat to F, and then they hit that A flat chord. So your only two chords you're worried about on your right hand is just this diminished chord and your A flat chord. So I'm going more and more each day. Again, that B flat chord we saw earlier with the A flat on the right. Then just a perfect B flat chord, which is B flat, D, F, then the 1. Then that passing chord again we saw earlier, B flat on the left, A flat on the right, and there's a walk up that piano does. It goes G, A flat, B, and then it lands on this E flat chord. And that brings you to the second part of the verse. There are many that started out with me, but now they're gone astray. And that part of verse is just a 5-1-4 progression. Just an E flat chord right here. You have E, G, E flat, nothing special. There's been many. You have a D, you just go take your thumb from the E flat to the D. You're still holding down the E flat. Then I like to do a walk up, which is the 3-4-5. 3-4-5, G, A flat, B flat. Then I hit my 5 chord, which is your 5 on the left, your B flat. Then you have a D flat chord with the C on top. So you have D flat, F, A flat, and C. Then you're just gonna go back to your E flat chord, which is just add a D flat on the bottom. So D flat, E flat, 1 on the left. And now this is the 4 chord on the 5-1-4 progression. You have A flat on the left and C, E flat, G, B flat on the right. I had to wipe many tears from my eyes. And that part right there is just we have a D flat on the left. If you're playing with your left hand a lot, you're gonna hit this A flat as well with your thumb. So we have D flat, A flat. Right hand is B, E flat, F, A flat. And if that's too much, you can just you can drop the E flat. Right? They're gone astray. That's just a little walk up I do. 4 to the 5 walk up. I'm sorry, 2 to the 5 walk up. Excuse me. So I do a minor chord on this part, your F minor with the 2. So F, A flat, C, 3, G, and E flat on the right. 4, A flat on the left, A flat on the right. And then 5, E flat on the right. And sometimes I also do the A flat instead of the F minor as a substitute. Simple things. But again, but I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on. I'm still and that's just again risk only doing the B flat on the left and the E flat on the right that whole time, and then A flat on the right. That's all we're doing. Still E flat, A flat, B flat, A flat. That's all that's going on. In the piano, sometimes you'll hear them do just those F minor chords that I showed you earlier. F minor, E flat, then again in a different version. So to his hand, and that's just you can either do the B flat chord, which is B flat D F, or you can keep it simple. To his hand, and it goes back to the thing that we did earlier. But again, we've already seen that, so we're not going to go over that again, because that'll lead you to the second verse, which is the same as the first verse. So now let's go to the chorus. And just breaking out the second verse into the chorus, instead of doing we're just going to go E flat, A flat. Remember that walk we did earlier? To the 3, 4, 5, and then A flat on the right. Now we're on the E flat chord, and here's the chorus. It goes, I'm still holding on. And we've already seen this figure before. It's just a 5-1-4 progression. I'm still, remember we already saw this all before. We've already seen this right here. And then it just goes, when I'm bound for the promised land, or I'm still in God's holy hand. Just a 3 and an E flat chord on the right, then a 2 and an A flat chord on the left. Or sometimes I'll hold down the F as well in my left hand. And another alternative I do is I'll do it's an A flat 7 chord, something like that. It just goes, it's just your 2 on the left, and you go A flat, C, E flat, G. Then back to that 5-4 on top. It repeats itself. I'm still holding on. Repeats itself. 3, 2. I will never let go. Now on my cover that I uploaded, I did the chord sequence kind of wrong, and that's my mistake. I was doing an F minor instead of an F major, because the choir is harmonizing on this F minor chord. but on the record we're doing this F major chord. So it's just F on the left, and then an F, A, C, E flat. I will never let go left. Remember that this chord? 5, 4 with 4 on top. And that's just 5. We're still on the 5. B flat, B flat, A flat, E flat. And sometimes you can do the F minor. I think the F minor kind of blends in as a little differently, but it's just a different flavor. And the chorus repeats itself, the same thing we just did before. But when we're ending or when we're going to the vamp, it's just gonna go. This is a traditional gospel walk down. It's just E flat, D flat chord, A flat, D flat, F. Then that diminished chord I showed you earlier, but instead we're doing a C in the left. So it's C, B flat, E, G. And sometimes I'll grab this E flat when I hit this F. Do a little, and me personally, I'll do a little walk up, like from the C to the E. So C, D, E flat, E. Then I'll hit the chord. And that's another alternative right here. People go from the 6 to the 2. They'll do C, B flat, A flat, G, nail on the chord. I will never let go. And that's the whole song. I thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot. Feel free to ask any questions and reach out to me. Thank you so much. Take care.